Since the emergence of ChatGPT a couple of years ago, generative AI has rapidly grown in the public conscious and has started to be implemented in businesses. Welcome, Karen, to talk about this topic. And as the first utility executive, energy company executive with Gen AI in the title, what does your role involve?
Yes, thank you, Jonathan. So I'm actually in the innovation department of my company. That means we look at new technologies that come up and see how we can utilize them for us, for our work, for our grids, to improve them, to make them smarter, or to make our work easier and more efficient. And so my role is to look at ChatGPT and how we can use that. And for that, I've started a first project with GenAI, just seeing what are the advantages, what are the difficulties maybe when using it, and going forward from that, how can we use that further on.
And can you expand on that a bit, and what use cases you think it might be useful for?
For now, we're looking at very classical RAG system use cases. So that means basically anywhere where we have a lot of documents, just a lot of like an overload of information, and you want to get to an answer really fast, kind of like with ChatGPT. We have such a huge amount of information, but we want to get to one very specific thing quickly. And that's also what we do in our company. So when there's a department, so for example, for my project that I did, it was with the grid technicians who are out there doing their work, and they have a lot of official documents like regulations and everything. And whenever they have a question, it's just not practical to go through all of those like thousands of pages of PDFs. And so what we do is that, or what we did is we built an app, a GPT app, so that just like ChatGPT, they can use that app, they can ask a question, and with GenAI, it will go through all of those documents in no time and provide the very detailed, specific answer, just exactly what they need in no time.
So that's a cloud-based app, is it?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
And what experiences would you offer other utilities that have used, or that are starting or looking at using Gen AI?
Yeah. Well, what we've learned so far is one, that every Gen AI use case is different, every RAG use case. So this was one example. We also use the same in HR, in finance, for example, and we've just seen it always depends on the documents that you have, the end users. So it always advised to just start setting up that architecture and then see how you go from there, because you always need to tune the system that you have to your very specific needs. And also what we learned is that data quality is very important. So if the documents don't provide good information, not complete information, outdated information, GenAI can't solve that either. It can just give you the information that you have. So what you really want to do when doing a GenAI use case is making sure that your information and your documents are really of good quality and up to date.
So where to in the future, and what other examples or other areas could it be used in, do you think?
I think we definitely still have so many more options with GenAI. We just really started to take the first steps here. For now, we've done the classic RAG use cases, but there's other new technologies like doing GenAI agents, for example, to really make a cohesive picture of your whole company and to model that with GenAI and connecting all the different areas that could use GenAI and benefit from each other. Also using knowledge graphs to really get your one knowledge bases with GenAI, so everyone can access the same documents and in a very smart way. So yeah, that's actually what we're looking at right now. How can we make like one company-wide roadmap with GenAI to see where to go from there and to be cohesive with that.
Okay, thank you, Karen, for joining me today. This very interesting topic. For more insights, join the Enlit community.